So you want to get into AI, right? But you're starting from scratch. Absolute zero. What's the one skill you should learn first? The one thing that's going to unlock everything else? Well, let's figure that out.
Okay, let's just get the biggest thing out of the way first. I know what you're probably thinking. Don't I need to be some kind of math wizard with a PhD to even touch this stuff? It's a huge myth, and honestly, it stops a lot of people before they even start.
And the short answer is no, absolutely not. The game has totally changed. AI isn't some far-off, futuristic thing anymore. It's literally in your pocket, on your phone with Face ID, and it's picking the next show you're going to binge on Netflix. It's way more accessible than you think.
So, what do you actually need to get started? Well, it's not about the degrees on your wall. It's really about how you think. If you're the kind of person who likes figuring out puzzles, if you know your way around a computer, and, this is the big one, if you're just plain curious about how things work, you've got everything you need to start this journey.
All right, so you've got that curiosity. That's our foundation. Now, what's the first actual skill you need to pick up? What's that one thing that's going to be the starting block for everything you build in AI?
The answer you'll hear from pretty much everyone in the field is programming. You got to learn to code. Think of it like learning a new language, but instead of talking to a person, you're giving instructions to a computer. It's how you actually build the intelligence into artificial intelligence. It's the front door to this whole world. Now, when it comes to programming for AI, you've got a few options. You'll see languages like R, Java, and C++ get mentioned. But there's one language that is the undisputed king of the hill for both total beginners and seasoned pros, and that language is Python.
So why does everyone love Python so much? Well, a few reasons. First, it's just easier to read and write than other languages. It's way more beginner-friendly. Second, it's the most popular language for AI, which means there's a massive community and endless free resources to help you out. But maybe the biggest reason? It has these amazing pre-built toolkits, they're called libraries, that do a ton of the complicated work for you.
And these libraries are your new best friends. You've got NumPy and Pandas for wrangling all your data. Then there's scikit-learn, which is incredible for building standard machine learning models right out of the box. And when you're ready to get into the really heavy-duty stuff, you've got TensorFlow and PyTorch, which are the powerhouses behind deep learning.
Okay, so you're learning Python, you're playing with these libraries, you're starting to build stuff. That is a huge, huge deal. But there's a difference between just getting started and really, truly mastering this stuff. So let's talk about what that next level looks like.
Here's a way to think about it. Learning to program is like being handed your first hammer. It's awesome. You can build a birdhouse, maybe a doghouse. But if your dream is to build a skyscraper, something massive and powerful that's going to last, well, a hammer isn't enough. You need to understand the deep engineering principles that hold the whole thing up. You need a rock-solid foundation. And in the world of AI, that deep foundation, it's math. Now, hold on. Don't let that word scare you off. We're not talking about memorizing 1,000 formulas from a dusty textbook. We're talking about a few core ideas that explain the why behind how all of this stuff actually works. It really comes down to 3 key areas. Forget the complicated names for a second and just focus on what they do. Linear algebra is basically the language for organizing data so computers can work with it super fast. Calculus is the engine that lets an AI model learn from its mistakes and get better over time. And probability and stats, that's how we teach a machine to handle uncertainty and make really smart predictions. That's it. So, we have our starting skill, programming with Python, and our deep foundation, a bit of applied math. Now what? What does the actual learning journey look like? Let's map it out. Your path pretty much starts with the basics of machine learning, understanding the main ways AI learns from data. From there, you'll probably get into deep learning, which is all about building these cool, brain-inspired systems called neural networks. And once you've got that down, you can start specializing in amazing areas, like teaching computers to understand human language, or to see the world through a camera, or even to control robots. But listen, I have to be really clear about this next part. You can read all the books and watch all the videos in the world, but it won't mean a thing if you don't actually do something. The single most important part of this entire journey is getting your hands dirty and building stuff. This is where it all clicks. It's that moment you go from just reading about an idea to actually coding it up and seeing it work. That's when you really start to learn. And you don't need to start by building the next self-driving car. Start small. You could build a program that reads tweets and decides if they're positive or negative, or a simple chatbot for a website. You can even take a powerful pre-trained model
and teach it to recognize different types of animals in photos. These projects are totally doable for a beginner.
And the secret here is to find something you actually care about. There's a quote I love from Coursera that says, "The more you work on AI projects within your area of interest, the more robust your skills will be." That passion is what's going to get you through the tough spots. Practice isn't just a part of the process, it's the whole game.
So here's a concrete goal for you. Don't just follow along with a bunch of tutorials. Your goal should be to build a small portfolio, maybe 3 to 5 little projects that are completely finished and actually work. That's what shows people what you can do, not just what you know. So let's just wrap this all up. The path forward is actually pretty straightforward. You start with the best tool for the job, programming in Python. As you grow, you start building that deeper foundation in math to really understand what's going on under the hood. You use that to learn the core ideas of machine learning, and through it all, you practice, practice, practice by building real things.
The roadmap is right here in front of you. The tools have never been easier to get. And honestly, the world has never needed these skills more. So really, there's only one question left to answer. What are you going to build first?